Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. The Fulani Herdsmen are back. And when I mean back in the south, and southeast, they are really alive. We heard some story about them in Enugu State, but right now they are in Delta State, which is in south. And according to the information we've gotten, they've already taken over a community. But then the monarchs have sent out a strong demand on them. We're going to be looking at that in a jiffy. Now, according to the news, Fulani Herdsmen have invaded a part of Delta State. Residents of Okpanam community in Oshimili North local government area of Delta State have been engulfed in fear as no fewer than 300 Fulani herdsmen reportedly took over a section of the community and are settling in. The traditional ruler Ogwani of Okpanam Kingdom, Michael Ogbolu, raised the alarm that the herders are occupying the area without his authorization, adding that the community has given the herders a 15-day ultimatum to leave the community. According to Vanguard, the traditional rulers raised the alarm last week during a tripartite meeting held at his palace in Okpanam involving the indigenous chairman of Oshimili North local government area, Mr. Innocent Ezeweze, and Fulani leaders. Recall that as a result of the incursion of Fulani people into the woodland of Akwakwa Ibo, Okpanam and other communities under Osimili North, the council, under the leadership of Louis Ndukwe, in 2020 passed an executive order mandating all Fulani herders and strangers residing in the outskirts and undergrowth area of the communities to relocate to the town where natives live or vacate the community. But the traditional ruler said on Monday that Fulani people just went to occupy one part of Obodogba land belonging to the Okpanam community. In our previous engagement, Obi Oluno told us that anything concerning Fulani people, we should route it through his office. According to the monarch, I wrote to Obi Oluno, I gave him 7 days to remove the Fulani people from our bushes. Then the commissioner of police wrote fixing a meeting for last week. At the same time, the local government chairman, Mr. Ezeweze, came around asking that we sit down to address the issue. We galvanized the whole of them and we met here in my palace, and I told him that the matter is very simple, only that the government in Delta State does not respect the law made by it. He noted that during the tenure of the former council chairman Louis Ndukwe, the council came up with an executive order requiring all Fulani people, herders and strangers in our bushes to vacate and come and live with us in the town, but nothing was done. The traditional ruler maintained that our position is that the chairman of Osimili North, Ezeweze, should give effect to executive order. We cannot accommodate these people in our bushes. We are predominantly farmers. They bulldozed their way into the bushes. They ate up our farm crops and also took advantage of our women. The long and short of it is that we give them 15 days with which to relocate, and that by July 14, 2022, the council chairman will go there occupied area himself to witness the evacuation. Similarly, the community leader identified as Ndukwe said the council chairman held a meeting with Fulani herdsmen even on Sunday. You know that the former council chairman came up with an executive order in 2020. It has to be implemented. Few weeks ago, he also met with Fulani people. He is dealing with the security challenges community by community. The truth is that these people, Fulani, went to Okpanam forcefully, took a parcel of land, and as we speak, they are turning themselves into a community of over 300 people without authorization from the community. They just come into any community, bulldoze their way, and are doing all sorts of nonsense. Luckily for us, the leadership of the Fulani is cooperating with the council. The police are also cooperating. Meanwhile, the herders who said they do not accept the directive to vacate the area, they are occupying embarked on a protest along Benin Asaba Expressway. During the protest, their spokesperson Idris Abubakar claimed that they were legal occupants of Oshimili because they pay rent for where they are living. The federal government should come to our aid so they can allow us to stay as legal occupants. The government should come to our aid and halt the council chairman from passing these so-called executive orders. Whoever is living in any place he is a legal occupant of that place. Whoever that is living in any place is a legal occupant of that place. We have receipt that they gave to us. We pay tenancy each year. Abubakar said. However, the Delta State Commissioner of Information, Mr. Charles Aniagu, has said that the state government was not aware of invasion of part of Okpanam land by herdsmen. But the commissioner admitted that there are some northerners occupying the area where he claimed are doing menial jobs to earn a living. Fulanis are not people to play with though. I can assure Okpanam people that if they don't do what is expected of them, very soon, very, very soon, they will be shocked what will happen. Right now, the situation is getting very serious. Security should be a responsibility of every person. And I feel that the executive order that has been, brought in is a normal thing, executive order. You can't stay in a lonely area all alone when at least we have a track record of your heinous attitude. So why not come stay with the people if you have no intention? And that's the ideal thing. There's nobody that has been created in this world to stay inside the bush. There's nobody to stay without meeting people. There is no creature like that on earth. So this issue of that we are the owner of the bushes and all of that, for me, is just storytelling. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up. And I feel that at this point, the needful should be done so that all these abnormalities can be corrected once and for all. It's a serious issue. Let's just look at what Nigerians have to say, because even as they have started in Delta State, it's a pointer to the fact that gradually they will be invading and invading. Before you know, they will start taking over key places in the southern part of the country. All right, the first person here says they don't start again. Some vagabonds from the Sahel invaded your land and you are giving them 15 days to vacate when you should be insisting they move out the same day they arrive, unless what the Fulani is saying is true, that your leaders were collecting rent from them. That's another thing. I don't know why we love so much money that sometimes we don't even think about our life today, our life tomorrow, and also the years ahead. Already you've heard a lot about these guys, that they love staying in bushes and all of that. And you still go the extra mile to collect money from them and give them receipt. How now? How now? I mean, the way we love money, I think that's what has kept us where we are. That is what has kept us where we are. We will see someone who is going for a leadership position. He's not even capable. He doesn't even have the strength. Some already, you have their track record. You hear their own bosses as at then they are shouting, no, nobody should vote this person. No, he was this and this. Nigerians are still queuing. You see reasonable men still talking about it. No, we have to bring him in now. I mean, Nigeria, mercy, God alone needs to really have mercy on this country. I'm telling you, it's a serious issue. Another person here says, trouble brewing. That's an understatement. Trouble has brewed a long time ago and is saved for drinking. These headsmen are relentless and very focused while the South is speaking big grammar. This one here says the Southerners are yet to know what about to hit them. These Fulani people have infiltrated the entire southern region of the country and waiting for their leader in the Sahel to give them order to start depopulating our people. What most Southerners don't know, most of the community you find them, they are vantage points and strategically positioned in the event of war. They are not fools. Let our southern leaders continue to dance buga. There's so much to talk about here because the truth is Nigerians will not shut their mouth. They have to keep speaking. But I'd like to leave it there. What's your